Guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to film another look for you guys today, and I'm excited. I'm kind of going to use some different products again, starting off with the Tarte Holiday Edition palette. This is the Treasure Box palette. They do have two holiday palettes out. So I'm going to use the Treasure Box palette today. It's got some really pretty colors in it. And then when you open it up, it's got a blush, highlighter. Let's see. So it's got blush and highlighter on this side. And then it's got your colors in the center. And then if you open up this flap, you've got some mascara, you've got an eyeliner, and then down here you have a liquid lip. So I was looking at this palette and I was like, oh my gosh, those colors are gorgeous. There's so many different looks that you can create with this palette, and I am excited. So I hope you guys are excited too. So we're just going to jump right into the video. But first, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. Just hit that red button and then make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you like the video. Alright, so starting off, we're going to prime our face. We're going to use the First Aid Beauty this is their Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer. It smells really good. So we're going to give this a try today and see how it goes. Alright. It's very hydrating. Take my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Instant Eye Fix. I love this stuff for dark circles under my eyes. It's amazing. So usually when you put it on, you have to kind of take your finger over it and then really kind of get it into your skin. That way you don't have like these big white spotches like I do right now. My nails look awful, so I'm going to apologize in advance. Now that we've primed our face and we've done our depuffer underneath our eyes, I'm going to go in with the Milk Foundation. Never used this stuff before, so hopefully it works. The lady said that it was really great. So I got warm medium and medium light. So not quite sure, again, what color I am. It's kind of hard to tell when they didn't have any testers of this stuff out. So it was just kind of like a guessing game whenever I was looking at them and trying to pick the closest to my skin tone. So this is the warm medium and this is the medium light. Like I said, my nails are terrible. So we're just going to kind of mix those together on our finger. I'm picking up both of them at the same time. I'm going to put them on my face. I'm going to use my favorite Morphe brush, the M439. So I'm just going to take my Milk blurring spray and spray my brush. it's definitely blurring. It's crazy. Now I understand why it's the milk blurring. It definitely has blurred my pores. It's blurred my wrinkles. It's blurred all of it. So I really like that. It's not real heavy. It's not real thick when you put it on. For concealer, we're going to use the Milk Concealer to go with our Milk Foundation. And I got the colors light, medium, and medium. So we're going to go with light medium first. Definitely wasn't expecting a wand. I'm going to put that on our eyelids and underneath our eye. Not a whole lot comes out at one time, so. And then we're just going to take our damp beauty blender. This is the Morphe one, and we're just going to blend that in. And then we're just going to take a little bit more of our concealer, go down the nose, forehead, and chin. And now we're going to blend those in. Okay, so now that we have our foundation and our concealer on, we are going to set our eyes with our powder. Today I'm going to use the Laura Mercier powder. This is just the translucent powder. We're also going to set those places where we put the highlight. So this area, and this area. So we are going to stamp out our under eyes again using our flat contour brush and our translucent powder. This has been the best method that I have learned to keep my wings sharp. And to keep it from like being all over the place. So now that we have that on, we are going to go in with our Tarte Holiday palette. Super excited. On our big fluffy brush, this is my MAC 224 brush. I am going to take the shade this one right here. This one is Caravan. And we're just going to put that in the crease as our transition shade. the Morphe M433, I'm going to take a little bit of the Awe color, which is the very top. We're going to bounce that up and down in the outer corner. And then slowly drag it in. And I'm only going to go about halfway in with that. Only went about halfway in with that Awe shade. So we're going to take our blending brush again and just blend that out. So taking that souvenir color, we're going to take that on just this brush. This is just a Japanese brush. We're just going to pick some of that up. And for some reason the pigment in this color is not that great. It's not what I thought it would be. Oh, there we go. So taking our Morphe M441 brush, you're just going to blend that out. Alright, so that ended up being more of a darker color than a turquoise color, which I thought it was. Super tiny brush. I'm going to pick up some Wayfair. And I think this is a black, I'm not quite sure. And it is. So this is going to be a super smoky eye, and I did not intend for it to be. So I'm going to coat that bottom with that black. But I don't want to take it any higher than the crease. So now just on a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to go in circular motions and then bring it in. And I'm not keeping it off my lid. As you can see, it kind of fades to a gray the closer we get in. Since we have all that black, I kind of want to lighten it up. I'm going to take this very first color, Utopia, and I just want to put that above the crease. And then we're going to take a little bit of whirl again, and then just kind of go back over this. Okay, so there's that, and it, like I said, it ended up being more smoky than I expected and that I wanted, because I really didn't think it was that black, and the other color didn't have as much pigment, so I really didn't think that black would have that much pigment either. For the lid shade, I think I'm going to use one of the Stilla, the eye metals, super pretty, which is called Next to Noddle. And it came in their holiday special. And we're just gonna put that. Ooh, that's gorgeous. And I don't want to take that all the way into that black color, and then we're gonna go back in and touch up that black. This would be really pretty with a holiday look as well, because it's so red and cranberry and just super gorgeous. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm really liking these colors. So I'm going to take that same brush that had that black on there and then just kind of make sure we don't have any harsh lines in between our cranberry color and our black. So I'm not going to take that souvenir color because it really didn't show up like we wanted it to. So I'm going to take Pallet instead, which is a red, which is going to tie into the red that we have on the lids. That is a fiery red too. That's super pretty. So this ended up being a really good holiday look without it meaning to be a really good holiday look. So we're just going to take a clean brush and we're just going to blend all those shades together on the bottom. And then we're going to pick a little more black up and then just touch up that outer area. So this being a black and cranberry color, and I really like it. Just kind of want to drag that black back over the top of that cranberry shimmer, just so it blends together. And then we're just going to take our brush and we're just going to wipe away that translucent powder. So I'm really liking this eye look, even though it's not what I was going for. It looks really good and I'm really liking it. So I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Take the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D, and on this just little Sephora number 56 brush, I'm going to take this color and this color for my contour. And you always want to start at like the top of your cheeks and kind of work your way down. And you can do the same thing on the other side. And I like to pat it until I have it carved out and then go back in and kind of make sure it's all blended together. I'm going to take this brush, which is the Multitasker Complexion number 45 by Sephora, and I'm going to take these two lighter shades and then we're going to go right underneath that contour right here. And that really just kind of helps carve that out. And as you can see, it gives us higher cheekbones and it looks really good. You kind of want to blend them together. So if you take the one that you have your lightest shade on, and then just kind of pat it up to your dark shade. Because you definitely don't want like a harsh line standing out. And then we're just going to take what we had the dark on and we're just going to do the forehead. I did not add anything additional to this brush, just what's left over. So for blush, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals. This is the one in Aphrodisiac. This is a really pretty pink color. And then I'm just going to take that and then go right above contour line. And then drag it back. So for highlight, we're going to use the Becca, and this is the Opal Flashes of Light. And then just on our flat shader brush, we're going to take that as our brow bone highlight as well. Fill in our brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So for lips, I'm going to take the Kat Von D lip liner in Hawkend. So once I have them lined, I kind of always press them together and then kind of rub them, which kind of helps blend it together to where it's, you've got your darker part on the outer, and then it kind of like blends to a very subtle color in the center. The Milk Blurring Spray again. And then after I do my spray, I always go in with my mascara. Doing mascara first, sometimes you can have runny eyes. So we're going to take the Lash Paradise. Even though it's not what I was going for, I still think it turned out really pretty, and I'm super excited about it. So I hope you guys like it. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!